Brayden, what is up, my man?
Hi, bro.
Good, man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad yourself.
Yeah, all good. More importantly, how's your old man?
Yeah, no, yeah. So it ended up being Bell's palsy or something like that. Attacked the nervous system.
Oh,
So like,
damn.
yeah, it's still like his half his face is dropped, but apparently like it will come good within a couple of months or something like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's not the best news, but yeah, yeah. Well, I hope he's all okay. Anyway, I hope he recovers from that.
Yeah, cheers for that, bro.
No, all good, man. What have you been up to so far today?
No, sweet fuck all. Really, just made some chicken stir fry, some eggs. Was munching that down, then probably go to the gym after this.
Is that the gym at home or?
Yeah, I've got a gym at home, and then I got a personal trainer as well. So.
Oh, nice, nice. All right. Well, I guess I won't hold you for too long because you've got some other things to do. Basically, the call's going to be like around 45 minutes to an hour tops. And what we'll do is we'll just go through what you're doing at the moment, what you've tried in the past, and what you're looking to achieve, and whether or not we can actually help you get to that point. If not, still going to point you in the right direction anyway. But if this is something for you and this is something you want, we could potentially get you onboarded today. So, how does that sound?
Yeah, easy, bro. Easy, bro.
Awesome. And do you want to put cameras on or cameras off? Up to you.
Yeah, I can put the camera on. No stress there. Give me a second. There we go.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, how are we?
Good man, good. So I guess we'll jump straight into it then. I
Yeah,
know
sweet.
you came from, was it Cooper's video on YouTube?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, talk to me, man. Like, what was going on? Like, why were you watching on stuff on YouTube? Like, where were you at?
Nah, so it just came up on my Instagram reels. So sussed it out, you know what I mean? And then Vida came up, Vita, I'm pretty sure. He
Yeah,
came up, and then one of the other Polynesian boys came up as well. Like a whole bunch of them started coming up, you know what I mean? Flooding my Instagram. I was like, fuck, let me check this out, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, nice.
yeah, went for that.
So it was just like reels on Instagram that were just popping up in your feed.
Yeah,
Hmm. And I guess what really stuck out for you, because obviously from your end, there was a lot of effort involved for you to watch that, reach out, speak to people, and get yourself here today.
so pretty much just like I was watching their videos and shit, and then yeah, all the financial freedom those boys were having and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, let me get a slice of that, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Dedication, hungry for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha, man. So, I guess when did you see these videos? Like, how long have they been popping up for?
Oh, about last week.
Okay, and
But
that's
yeah,
like the
last
first time you've sort of seen these
yeah, pretty
videos.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
I cleaned up my whole Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously the algorithms just put me on like this type of stuff. So I was like, yeah, sweet, let's go for it.
Mm. Okay. And yeah, I guess you obviously took action pretty quickly with regards to like finding out about what it is and getting yourself
Yeah,
on the
pretty
call there
much.
today. So, mm. But what actually made you want to do that in the first place? Like, what stuck out to you with that content? I know you said the financial freedom, but where are you at the moment, and why do you want that?
Bro, I'm working like 2 till 10 p.m. Yeah, like no healthy work-life balance type of thing. I'm just getting sick of it pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm making ends meet, but like I'm pretty much living to work, you know what I mean? I'm not working to live.
Mm,
So it's like, nah, gotta take action now, you know what I mean?
yeah, 100%. So, what are you doing for work at the moment that's got you working two
Um,
till 10?
so I'm a freight checker for Australia's biggest logistic company by road and rail. So pretty much all the freight comes in, I check it out. It goes on the train and goes up to Queensland, WA, stuff like that.
Ah, that sounds pretty cool. Did you find any like illegal immigrants or anything on there, or?
And just freight, bro, just freight.
Oh, fair enough. What does a job entail? I'm not really too sure, like what exactly you do.
So pretty much all the freight comes in. I pretty much just go out there, check it, make sure it's the right freight, the correct freight, and it's going to where it's got to go. So we've got obviously South Australia, Victoria, WA, Queensland. All have that freight. So we've got to make sure the correct freight's going on the correct train. Otherwise, you don't want to be sending WA freight to Queensland and it gets there and, it's not their freight. That's a big stuff up. So my job's
Yeah.
pretty much to go out there, check it, make sure it's the correct freight. match it all up, put stickers on it, so then the forklift boys know what sales order to go by to put it on the train.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. I think I understand what you do. So your job pretty much entails then just making sure, like, not quality assurance, but just doing logistical checks to make sure that
Pretty
everything's
much,
going
yeah,
where it's
yeah, yeah.
supposed to be going. Yeah,
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah.
And like, how long have you been doing that for, man?
So I was doing that for what about a year now, and before that I was in the warehouse on the docks on the forklift, just
Hmm.
driving the forklift with the boys. Doing that for a year, and then yeah, stepped up into this role.
Yeah, okay. So that's like the last 2 years of work. Like, how old are you, man?
I'm 25.
25. Yeah, nice. I'm 22. So for you then, like, obviously you've got a bit of a like warehousing and like freight background, like logistical stuff. Is that something you always wanted to do? Is this something you fell into or?
Just made ends meet, you know what I mean? Like it's not something I want to do for the rest of my life,
Mm,
not at all. So yeah, it's just to make ends meet at the minute.
okay. And like obviously you're working 2 till 10, so that's 8 hours a day. Is that 5 days a week?
Yeah, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Mm. Why are they like weird shift like 2 till 10? Is that just your
So we've
roster
got a
or?
morning shift. Yeah, so it's rostered. So morning shift, you've got your 6 till 2, and then you got your Arvo shift 2 till 10. Because obviously you got trucks coming in non-stop because freight's coming in, freight's going out. You know what I mean?
Mm, mm. Okay, yeah. Is that so? Yeah. Do you ever get to do like the morning shifts, or is this just your choice to
Yeah,
do
so
all
I
of
do the
that?
morning shifts. I do the morning shifts on Monday and Thursday. I cover for someone, so they have the Monday, Thursday off. So I come in 6 till 2, and I cover for
Mm,
them.
gotcha, gotcha. I guess like you seem pretty interested with your job. Is it something you enjoy doing?
I wouldn't say it's something I enjoy doing. It's just something easy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not working the whole 8 hours of my shift. I'm working maybe 3 hours of an 8 hour shift. The rest is just sitting back, Netflix.
Oh, really?
Just yeah, just kicking back. So like, as much as it's an easy job and it pays good for what it is, you know what I mean? I'm only working 3 hours of an 8 hour shift. Like it's I want more in
Mm,
life, you know what I mean?
yeah, okay. So you're not really like you're not breaking your back working. You're just
Nah,
twiddling your thumbs a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, pretty
Mm,
much. Yeah, just twiddling my thumbs a lot, kicking back,
mm.
a lot of just chilling, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Has it always been like that with the job that you've got now?
So at the start it was pretty busy, but then obviously like everything gone up, like price of living and shit like that's gone up. So not as much customers are wanting to put freight out. They're only wanting to send out the bare essentials that they know people are going to buy. So
Mm.
it's slowed down quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see. And that's obviously had a knock on to your individual role.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I'm not complaining because less work. I'm still getting the same amount of money, so it doesn't bother
Yeah,
me
I
all
guess,
too much.
yeah.
But yeah, it's just I want more in life. You know what I mean? I want more money.
Yeah, okay. And like that time then, like what are you doing with that time whilst you're at work, twiddling your thumbs?
Or I'm just on my phone, just going through social media, just looking at different shit. I'm trying to set up my own business at the moment as well. So
Mm. What business are you trying to set up?
I'm trying to set up a design a perfume and cologne business. So trying
Oh,
to get that
okay.
in the works, just checking everything out first before, make that leap.
Yeah, get bulk access to nice aftershave and whatnot to smoke over the ladies.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I like it, man. Nice. So, how far into that are you?
So that's only something just I've been looking into for the past 2 weeks. So,
Oh,
obviously
okay.
making spreadsheet, doing my cost price, profit wise, like retail, all the rest of it, like how much it's going to cost me to set up the store, domain, all the rest of that type of, stuff like that.
Mm. Okay, so this is like very fresh for you at the moment. Like it's just all ideas
Yeah,
that you're
pretty much,
putting in
pretty
now. Yeah,
much.
nice. Hmm. And are you doing any of that in your spare time at work?
Yeah, here and there, like I'm doing that, putting the feelers out there to like the boys at work because they're always wearing cologne and stuff like that. So get an interest in it, you know what I mean, before I just go take the leap. If there's an interest in it and money's there, then I'll go for it.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, obviously you want to almost do the what is it like the email subscribing before you actually do, just to see
Yeah,
who's
that's it.
interested.
That's it. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. And what's the purpose of you doing that though?
bro, more money. I'm hungry for it, you know what I mean? No one wants to be working a 9 to 5. Like, I'm hungry for a change in life. So
Hmm.
just started jotting down all these ideas. I was like, fuck, let's just put plan into action. Let's go for it.
Yeah, fucking oath. I like it. Ideas follow action. As soon as you
Yeah,
start
that's it.
taking action, the rest of it comes into place. Now, how long have you wanted to like have all of that?
Bro, so like I've pretty much come from nothing. So like to have my own shit, like I've had more cars than I've had hot dinners. Yeah, they're not the best fancy BMWs, this, that, the other, but they're nice cars, like, cammed XR6 Falcon, stuff like that. So
Mm.
like I came from nothing and I worked my way up. Like I got a full-time job, this, that, the other, own place. Like it's not mine, but it's rental, but still, you know what I mean? Next step is my own place, shit like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So like,
okay.
I'm hungry for it. I got lazy at the start, like, got into a relationship, got lazy. I was like, yeah, I guess this is my life. And then, went through a breakup and I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I want
Mm.
more in life than just, bare essentials, this, that, that. But like, let's just get it.
Yeah. I did read on your application that you went through like a rough breakup and woke up to yourself. Like, well, what happened there?
So I just got too comfortable, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just kind of got comfortable with the like relationship. I was like, yeah, this is my life now. Like, don't get me wrong, she was a trophy partner. Like, she was 5 foot for nothing, you know what I mean? Pretty little thing. But like, so I just, in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I've got it in life. I've got the hot misses, got a
Yeah.
decent job. Like, so I just took it for what it was, you know what I mean? And started putting less effort, you know what I mean? Like that. And then once she left, I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, let's get it. Let's make more money. Let's do the shit that I've always wanted to do.
Mm. So this is something you've always wanted to do to make money and be
100%, bro. Who doesn't want to make money? You know what I mean?
some people kid themselves and
Everyone,
say that they don't want to.
that's what I mean. Everyone sits there and says they want to make money, but who's willing to put in the fucking work for it, you know?
Yeah, a small percentage, a small
Yeah,
percentage,
that's it. That's it.
small percentage. But I mean, for you, man, like being with the missus or the ex-missus at the time and being comfortable, like where did that get you?
Fuck nowhere. Look at me, bro. Single again. Two-bedroom
Mm,
apartment. Like, didn't get me far. Hey, yeah, still got a nice job, still got a nice car, yada yada. But
mm.
like, fuck, I'm 25, bro. Like, I've still got ages to live. Like, I don't want to do this the rest of my life. I want to be traveling and shit like that. Like, fuck working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, bloody oath, man. Bloody oath, fuck that. Now, you obviously know that once you was like when you were with her and you were comfortable, nothing was sort of happening. There was nothing, no progress, no growth.
Yeah,
Now,
pretty much.
for you in the last like year of your job, like doing freight and whatnot, have you seen much growth there?
So yeah, at the start, like, because I went from the forklift two in the office, and then two of the supervisors had their annual leave clash together, so they both went. No one taught me how to run the warehouse, and state manager asked if I could run it. Ran it perfectly for the week.
Hmm,
So
good on
there's
you, man.
growth there, you know what I mean?
Hmm. But it's you said it's not something you want to do long term. Is that your specific role at the moment, or you don't want to sort
Yeah, it's
of
my
progress to
specific role at
management?
the moment, but yeah, I don't want to do it long term. Fuck that.
Hmm.
Like I said to the state manager, like I'm not here to oh no, that's my job. This is my job for the rest of my life. Like no, I want to progress through life. And he
Hmm.
respected that. He was like, nah, I see where you're coming from. So I'm trying to get my shift changed from afternoon to morning. So I'm doing 6 till 2, Monday to Friday.
Yeah, that would probably be a
Better
bit
work.
of a better balance.
Yeah, better work life schedule. Can see my personal trainer more, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm. I mean, me personally, I would rather get up early and do the work and then finish
Yeah,
later.
that's it. That's
But
it.
yeah, that's just like me, and obviously you are working towards that. It's not something you're able to do at the moment, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now, I guess for you, man, like how long have you been looking into things to do online and businesses and stuff? I know you said the last couple of weeks for this, but I mean, I'm sure 2 weeks ago you didn't just wake up, look on your phone, and decide this is something you wanted to do.
Nah, so I kind of did my research, this, that, though. You know what I mean? Like, had a little feel around for things. And then I was like, fuck, what type of business could I create that people are wanting? Like, what business? And like, don't get me wrong, everyone wants to smell nice, don't they? Like, no, I mean, like, yeah, there's a certain percentage that don't want to smell nice, but that's on them. That's their choice. But
Yeah.
everyone wants to smell nice, but no one wants to spend the money on designer perfume, this, that, though. Like, but at the same time, they're going to do it because everyone's got their signature scent. Like that's my scent. I'm not changing that scent. It might be a $230 bottle of perfume. They might not be able to afford it, but they're going to buy it because that's their scent. You know what I mean? So fuck, let's try and find a supplier that I can get it for cheaper than like what my selling it for, still make a buck, and someone's still saving money. So I was
Mm.
like, fuck, it's a niche market there. Yeah, okay, probably other people are doing it, but like they're selling it for the same price as mine because they're designer perfumes. Fuck, I'm not going to be greedy. Greedy gets you nowhere in life. But I still want money, you know what I mean? I don't want to be greedy and be like, yeah, give me $10 million right now. Like, no. But like I'll take a million, you know what I mean? But no need to be greedy like mine and take, $239 bottles. You can do it for 200, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure, yeah. I guess like just out of interest though, like what has perfume got to do with remote sales online, high ticket sales?
Oh, so we're talking about remote sales and stuff like that. So I thought you were talking about what made me want to start the business, as we were
I mean,
referencing before.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I'm not really clear there. I'm just trying to understand. Like, this seems like something you're very passionate about,
So
and I'm
remote sales. So I was looking into the remote sales side of things. I was like, could that possibly help me in regards to, again, another venture into a business?
Mhm. So like learning the skills required for like communicating with
That's it.
people.
Content creation, all the rest of it, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So how long though have you actually wanted to start up this business for perfume? And obviously I'd be able to use this as well. How long have you been thinking of this?
About 3 weeks now. So just woke up and I was like, no, let's see what I can do to make money.
Really, like straight up, like 3 weeks ago, you just woke up and
Straight up.
I'm gonna start selling
Straight,
perfume.
straight up, bro. It wasn't like I'm gonna start selling perfume. Like I was like, fuck, what can I do to like make money? Like, what's a nice niche out there? Like, so I thought about it first for a minute. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah,
And I was
I'm
like,
just
yeah,
just trying to work out in my head though. Like, so 3 weeks ago, obviously you woke up, bing, idea popped in your head. You knew what you wanted to do. But the day before that, what was life like for you then?
sorry, bloody phone just fell into the sink. So what was life for me like then? Boring, pretty much to say the least. It was just wake up, go to work, do the same shit, come home, sleep, repeat, do it all
Hmm.
again.
So what changed between your life then and that like never-ending cycle of working to the day you woke up and decided that you wanted to do something? Like, what sparked something inside you?
Just change, I guess. Like obviously the missus leaving, like that was a huge change. I mean, now single income coming into the house, this, that, the other. Like got rid of my old car, got a new car. Like I was just wanting to change everything like about my life, like self.
So
So yeah, it was
just
just a huge
spontaneously.
change.
Just, sorry, I didn't ask. When did you break up with the missus?
So it was about 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago.
Ah, it's making a bit more sense now. Yeah, sorry, I
Yeah,
should have asked. I was just trying to make sense of things
four,
here.
four
But
or 5 weeks ago, and then yeah, about 3 weeks ago, I was like, nah, fuck it, let's just change.
mm, so obviously you were comfortable. You were just basically switched off. Like you had the cap on. All you saw was the missus. You
Pretty
didn't see anything
much,
else.
pretty much just work, come home, you know, back to
Mm,
work the next day, come home, same shit every day.
mm. And back then though, even when you were with the missus, did you not ever think that you wanted to have a business or earn lots of money?
So I've always wanted to earn lots of money, but like I wasn't passionate for it, you know what I mean? I didn't have a fire like burning. I wasn't hungry for it.
Yeah, okay.
Now though, like now I'm hungry for it. Like, it's like fuck it, I want it.
Mm, okay. So if you had like access to the tools and whatever you would need to learn these skills, and be like surrounded by people like such as myself and such as Tavita and whatnot as well. I mean, where would you like to see yourself in 3 to 6 months from now?
Bro, did you not see those boys? They're in Dubai right now. That's where I want to see myself. Come on. That's where I want to see myself.
Okay. Like, have you got any more details? Like, obviously Dubai, but like, let's be realistic here. Like,
Just
obviously, there's a few things you need to do before you get to Dubai.
100%. You got to work hard for it. You got to be passionate for it. Like, you got to have that hunger in you. You like, not give up. Like, you
Hmm.
want it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. But Dubai's pretty broad. Like, do you just want to go and visit Dubai for a day? Do you want to go and buy an apartment in Dubai? Do you want to go and
Bro,
visit it for
I
a
just want
week?
to, bro, I just want to live it up. Maybe a month in Dubai, just chilling, living it up, making money from Dubai.
Hmm.
Promote sales, man. You do it from your phone.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you got phone, laptop, Wi-Fi, sorted. But for you to actually like move to Dubai and live there for a month, like how much are you gonna need like per month to be able to do that?
Right. I haven't checked the prices on that yet, but like when I'm close to figuring that out, I'll let you know. But like you'd need easy maybe a good 10K a month for like a good 6 months to maybe, actually enjoy yourself in Dubai because you don't want to just go there and, eat on like dine out on the cheapest things. You're in Dubai, you want to, spend at least good money. So you want at
Mm,
least good 60K.
yeah, maybe 70K so you can smoke the finest cigars.
Yeah, probably that too. Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, realistically, man, let's be realistic here. At the moment, you work in a job. Do you like enjoy this job?
No, not really. Like it's just easy, you know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
enjoy it, but it's just easy, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that's enjoyable about it. Like I'm not going to break my
Mm,
back for 8 hours, unlike most people.
yeah. And you said it's making ends meet. So it's obviously it's just to pay the bills at the moment.
Pretty much, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And do you want to get away from that job?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Mm, okay. And what time frame are you going to put on getting away from that job?
At least I want a year at least from now. A year at least from now to like have that money behind me to be like, there you go, here's resignation, you know what I mean? Here's your 2 weeks notice.
Mm, okay. So a year from now, you would like to see yourself leaving your job and being able to provide for yourself either through your business with selling perfume or making money through high ticket sales, working online.
100%,
Mm.
100%.
And for you to be able to do that, step away from a job, I guess like how much would you actually need per month to pay the bills?
Oh, I'd like realistically, I'd like 10K a month, but like to easy, I'm making like what, 4 a week AUD, so
Four thousand four
4.4.
hundred or 440.
Yeah, I mean, 4,400 a month, not a week, a month.
Oh, okay. So I guess say like 4,500 to like replace your income at the
Yeah,
moment.
100%.
Mm,
I'd like
okay.
realistically 6, 7K a month.
Yeah. I guess like four and a half thousand at the moment. Is that like are you living comfortably or are you struggling like
Yeah,
paycheck to
100,
paycheck? How's life?
Uh, it's here and there, you know what I mean? Like, some bills come out, you got a good week when no bills come out, you know what I mean? You only got your rent coming out, but in other weeks you got like, your electricity, this, that, the other coming out. So then that's obviously your bad week. But like
Mm,
it's a paycheck to paycheck, but it's getting there, you know what I mean? Like shit, nothing's going up and like everything keeps going up, but the paychecks aren't.
so yeah, there's yeah. I mean, you said you're into your cars as well. Like they must be pretty expensive to run.
Uh, Here and there, like I only got one car, like obviously, but like I just keep trading them, this, that, though, like build them up, trade them, get a new car, do it all
Mm.
again.
Yeah, so do you like flip them and make cash on those?
Here and there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I break even. I just like a change, you know what I mean?
Just a bit of fun, just keep like a hobby sort of
Pretty,
thing.
pretty much just keep flipping cars.
Mm, mm. Okay, like Is that something you want to like carry on doing? Is it like a something you want to
Nah,
still do, or?
nah, bro. I want a BMW, yeah, like M3 competition sport. Like that'll be a car I won't get rid of. Once I have that car, that's it. I'm not getting rid of it. I might get a
Hmm.
few more extra cars later in life, but nah.
Guess how much does one of those cost?
Oh, they're about what? 130K?
130K. So at the moment for you, how long is it going to take you to save up 130K working in your current job?
Oh, easy. It would take like what? Maybe 5 years, 6 years.
5 years, 6 years.
130K to save up. If I was obviously you do like your bills, you know what I mean, your day-to-day necessities throughout life. So you would take to save up maybe what 130K would probably take about 5 years in my current job.
Damn, that's a long time, man.
Yeah, no shit.
That's a long time just to save up for like your dream car. I mean, what where could you be in 5 years' time if you had the like help, support, and guidance from other people and learnt the skills so you could work online and do your business?
Oh, bro, again, that'll give me financial freedom. I'll be able to get that car bloody by the end of next year, you know what I mean?
Hmm. So for you then to actually like get that car at the end of next year, what really needs to change?
Everything, bro. Everything. The money. The money
Hmm.
coming into the bank account. That's what needs to change.
I mean, be more specific, because everything's just that covers everything, literally.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
what realistically do you think needs to change so you can actually start working towards getting yourself 130 grand so you can go and buy yourself a BMW M3?
Oh, bro, my job needs to change. Like, I need to be fucking, you know, obviously making decent coin. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Being able to have that financial freedom, like my job changing, like me being that dedicated to getting that money, like heaps of shit needs to change.
okay. I mean, I guess at least you understand that and you know that at the moment what you're currently doing is not helping you get towards that dream car of yours.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, what's it going to cost you though if you're not able to learn these skills, you're not able to have your job selling perfume or business selling perfume. What does life look like for you then in 5 years' time when you did save up 130 grand doing the same shit?
Yeah, it's not going to feel too great. It's not going to look too great, is it? Like,
I don't know.
probably gonna be the
It's
same.
your
It's probably
life.
going to be the same old. Yeah, probably going to be the same old shit. You know what I mean?
Mm, mm. I mean, is that something that you'd be happy with?
Oh fuck no, fuck no.
Mm. So I guess then, how important is that to you though, to be able to get this car of yours and actually be able to live that lifestyle, like where in a year's time you can leave your job?
Oh, bro, important. It's everything.
On the
Like I'm
scale of one
hungry.
to 10.
10, bro. I'm hungry for it. You know what I mean?
Mm, I can tell. I can tell, bro.
I'm hungry for it, bro. I'm hungry for it.
I can tell, man. So I guess what have you done previously to work towards these goals? Or have these just been pretty new goals since the breakup and your life's changed a little bit?
So yeah, these have been pretty. Like I've always wanted to have money. Like who doesn't obviously always want to have money? You know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
I was more like, yeah, I want to have money. But what the fuck was I doing to make money? What the fuck was I doing to get that money? You know what I mean? I wasn't putting myself out. That wasn't getting out of my comfort zone. I wasn't changing. I was just going to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my life. Come home, eat food, shower, sleep, go to work. And then yeah, once she left, once like, I was had a single income coming in, like started feeling the pressure. I was like, nah, fuck this. Like, let's do it. Like, let's get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta take that negative energy and just use it as fuel for the fire, man.
Pretty much, bro. Pretty much. I was like, nah, fuck it. Like, let's just do it. Fuck it.
Mm, mm. And the only reason that you're not actually at a place where you want to be now is because of the last couple years or whatever of you being comfortable.
Much. Pretty much, bro. Yeah, just last couple of years
Mm,
being comfortable.
mm. And you don't want to be comfortable anymore.
Nah, fuck no.
Mm. Okay. Well, I think we can help you out, man, for sure. It seems like you're pretty motivated. You're very driven by the sounds of it.
Bro, I don't got a choice to lose, bro. I got to get it. You know what I mean?
100%, bro. 100%. You got to go get it. You got to go chase what you want. You can't just
Yeah,
sit there and let it come to you.
that's it.
I mean, I can go through the sort of plan that we have, same as what Cooper followed. And that was how Cooper was actually able to finish his apprenticeship and actually leave that, hand his notice in. He done that a couple of weeks ago. So do you want me to go through that plan?
Yeah, yeah. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Okay, man. So same thing we done for Cooper, right? First off is we're just going to lay a foundation of knowledge. Now, this is where you're going to build everything else up on top of. So you've got to make sure the foundation is built properly, because if that ain't built properly, the house falls down.
Yeah, 100.
So getting that foundation involves going through a load of training modules that goes from complete beginner all the way to the advanced levels of sales and marketing. So at the start, you're going to be learning build confidence, drop the
Yep.
ego, and start setting goals, getting 1% better every day. And then it starts to get more advanced as you go through. You're starting to pick up more complicated things like your tonality, cadence, context, all of that fancy stuff. And there's also within the training modules a load of recorded sales calls. So these are live calls that have been taken through the ABC Sales Agency and their various real estate offers, e-commerce, drop shipping. Some of these are like $25,000 offers, and you get access to the live calls. So you get to hear how all of this knowledge from the foundation is implemented into practice in the real world. So do
Yep.
you think you'd be able to make use of all of the knowledge and training?
100%. You know what I mean? 100%.
Mm. And how would you make use of it?
Oh, well, I apply it obviously to, my business that I want with the perfume as well. Like, I'll be able to apply it to social media creation. I'll be able to apply it to sales. That shit goes a long way, you know what I mean?
100% it does. And in the basics of this and getting that foundation laid is being able to talk properly, being able to present yourself. And this goes into all of your content, it goes into your sales, it goes into everything, like you just said. So
100%.
this is like the first month, just getting you familiar with the basics. And then after that, it's the implementation phase. So we don't just want to give you a book because would you say if I gave you a book right now and said, can you read that in 2 days, you'd be able to read it?
Probably not, nah.
Or maybe a week. I'll give you a week.
Probably, yeah, yeah, week, probably, yeah. 100%.
Okay. But out of those, let's say 400 pages from the book that's got a load of information in it, how much of that knowledge do you think you'd retain?
If I had a week to read it, bro, I'd probably be able to retain a fair bit. You know what I mean? Give me 2 days, I'm not going to know anything about it. You know what I mean? To learn the book in 2 days, okay, I could read a book in 2 days, no worries, 400 pages. But am I taking anything in? Fuck no. But
Exactly.
you give me a week to learn a book with 400 pages, bro, I'll know all of it from back to front. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure if you'd be able to recall all the book unless you were some fucking Einstein or whatever, Stephen Hawking. But my point is, if you go through all of this information and have nowhere to practice it, nowhere to implement it, you're not going to retain the knowledge. So,
100%.
what kind of learner are you, man?
More hands-on, you know what I mean? More
Mm,
hands-on. Like, I like to get my
yeah.
hands into it, you know what I mean? Like, give me a book and paper. Like, I'm not gonna learn as much. But you chuck me into the deep end, you be like, this is what you're gonna do, this is how you're gonna do it. I'll
hmm
excel at it every fucking time.
Mm. Well, this is what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it. You're going to go through all of that training. You're going to go through all the videos. You're going to get familiar with the basics. And then you're going to be learning hands-on with coaching calls and access to mentors.
100%.
So this is where you're going to benefit the most if you're a hands-on learner, is being able to implement all of that knowledge into practice with people who know what they're doing, who have been there and done it.
Sweet.
And not just mentors, but a load of other like-minded individuals as well. So these are group coaching calls. Now, these are all people aged 18 to 30 plus. There's all sorts of people from all over the world, varying abilities, people like yourself just starting out, people that have been there for 6 months, people that have been there for longer, and obviously the mentors as well. So, do you think you'd be able to like take advantage of that and apply your like knowledge to all of that?
100%. 100%.
Hmm. Okay. And like with the coaching calls though, how do you think you'd benefit the most from them?
Oh, by being able to implement the knowledge into like the calls, you know what I mean, from what I've learned into real life scenarios, and then be able to take that to obviously selling online.
Hmm, for sure. And it seems like, yeah, you would benefit from those for sure. Now, how about getting there towards your goals 15 times faster with 15 of those coaching calls a week?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right. So these coaching calls, they run Tuesday through Saturday, and you are in the same time zone as myself, so Australian Eastern Standard Time. And the first session is in the morning with Gabe. He's the sales mentor. This session runs for 1 hour from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's followed by a marketing content session held by Natalie, one of the other mentors. And she's going to be teaching you in that how to produce content, grow your personal brand, and scale to 10K followers for your first few steps. So those are the first two. And then there's another session in the Arvo, which is a group role play session at 3 p.m. Now, do you know what a role play is?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course.
Tell me.
So it's just like role playing, you know what I mean? Like you're acting out scenarios. You making it seem like it's real life.
Hit the nail on the head there, man. That's exactly what it is. So, this group role play session is again linking back to the implementation of all of that knowledge that you've learned. Using that foundation of knowledge and practicing, practice, practice, practice. Using the people within the community that are at the same level as yourself, that are more experienced, and having the mentors there as well. In these group role play calls, you're going to be doing the role plays. The mentor's going to be there. He's going to stop you, tell you where you're going wrong, and make sure that you correct that, improve it, and give you the constructive criticism that you need.
Yeah,
Now, obviously, those times that I have mentioned for the group role play sessions will be during your working hours. So you won't be able to attend those unless you're free on Saturdays, but they are all recorded anyway. All of these coaching calls are recorded and you can go through in your own time so you can catch up. And if you're not able, like you being busy with work, to attend the role plays, you can ask somebody within the community if they want to do a role play any time of the day, whenever you want, because there's people from all over the world there, all sorts of time zones, and there's almost 500 people. So someone's going to do it with you.
yeah, yes, 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 yes.
Now, the whole idea of this is to first off get you comfortable with the knowledge side of things and then get you comfortable practicing that with other people because we don't want to put you out there on your own.
Yeah,
Because if we gave you notepad and pen and said to you on your first day of work, go out there and do the job, you'd be lost, you'd be stuck, you'd be asking for help.
100%, 100%.
And you can't do this shit on your own. It's just, you can't.
Yeah,
So that's the first couple of months. This is like the first month, 2 months, 3 months. And then around about the 3 to 4 month mark, maybe 3 to 6 months. It really depends on you, how much effort, consistency, and time you put in. But it's around about that mark. And this is where all of that knowledge and hard work is going to start to pay off. You're going to be doing your role plays, you're going to record them, you're going to get feedback on what you're doing wrong. So you can get to a level where you can go and land yourself a role. Now, from the workshop video, there was a three keys mentioned. Could you tell me which sort of stuck out to you the most?
So it was more appointment closing and appointment setting.
Hmm. Okay, and why did they stick out to you the most?
Uh, you don't have to have a social media presence at the start, you know what I mean? You can just kind of make your money by, either setting appointments or closing appointments. You don't have to show your face.
Hmm.
So yeah, that they kind of stood out to me at the start. And then obviously later on, I'd probably move towards more social media presence and
Hmm.
Sunburn,
Yeah, okay. I mean, they all go hand in hand. So it's
100%.
basically learning the skills for all three of those. Sales and
Yeah, yep.
marketing go hand in hand. So you can't do one without the other. What about closing? You just mentioned setting there and not having to show your face. Does closing not seem to interest
I
you as
know closing
much?
as well. Closing as well. Like closing, I'd be interested as in like in as well because again, you don't have to show your face. But
Hmm.
see, my tactic behind it was if I could make money off appointment setting and closing, I could then use the money that I've made off both closing and setting right to use that money to better my life while also recording that for content to go towards it. Because I can't just go to social media and be like, look, this has helped me. Like, but if they could see change, you know what I mean? If I make,
Document the journey.
yeah, if I show my journey, how I've gone from, no money, back to back, like every week, paycheck, to go on from making money to having a social media presence and they see that journey, they're gonna be like, oh shit, that can work for me too.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's the idea is document your journey, do the personal branding, show people that you came from nothing and now you're here because it inspires people. People love
100%.
that shit. People love it. Now, where were we? Landing yourself a role. We obviously you like the idea of appointment setting and closing. So we're going to give you the skills, the tools necessary so you can put yourself out there and stand out from the other guy so you can land yourself a role. Because ultimately you want to be making money from this, so you want to be earning commissions. Now, you can go and land yourself a role outside of ABC, or there is opportunity within ABC itself, because there's influencers within here that do require appointment setters and closers. So
Yep, yep.
there's that opportunity there, but that is only available to those who show up, be consistent, do all the heavy lifting, and produce the results, because those people are the ones that are going to be the best at it,
Yeah, yep.
the ones that have tried the hardest. So
100%.
it's not for everyone, and that's not guaranteed. But if you put the work in, there is very, very high chance that you can get yourself a role within ABC.
Yep.
Now, it gets to a point where you've landed yourself a role, you're earning commissions, you're now in a year's time, you've replaced your income, you don't have to go to work. But what about when you want to be living in Dubai or something like that? That's when you're going to want to scale. And that's where we can help you get to your 10K followers and then to 100K followers. And we could do this with a bit more of an intimate one-to-one mentoring to make small tweaks here and there. So you can get those followers, you can get those leads, you can make sales, and you can scale.
Yeah.
So it's not just a sort of mentorship and giving you the information for a few months and then throwing you out into the field. It's holding your hand all the way to make sure that you achieve those goals.
Sweet.
So that's pretty much the gist of the plan. Now, again, it varies between people, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's not easy, it's not hard. It's all about the consistency and the effort that you put in and the time. Now, at work at the moment, you mentioned that you've got like 3 hours of the day where you're just twiddling your thumbs whilst you're at work.
Oh, more than 3 hours, about 5 hours.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So
5 hours of I only work for about 3 hours of an 8 hour shift, so that leaves me 5 hours
uh,
on fucking nothing.
that was where I got the three from. The other way around. So, I mean, given all of this information, man, and your time at work, I mean, how would you use all of this to your advantage so you can get away from that?
Oh, bro, like, I've got all the time at work to watch the videos, you know what I mean? 5 hours of doing nothing at work, fuck. I can watch the videos back to back, fucking non-stop, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, do you listen to the radio at work?
Nah, not really, nah.
Oh, I was gonna
Just on the
say,
phone.
instead of listening to fucking Taylor Swift or whatever, you could listen to some of these training videos.
100%, 100%.
Now, I can do like, does this like seem like it would sort of benefit you? Would you be able to use all of
Oh,
this?
100%, 100%.
Mm. And I guess for you at the moment though, like, would there be anything that's like holding you back so you won't be able to do any of that?
Oh, fuck. Just depends, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, just depends on the cost, this, that, that. Like, obviously, because, yeah, I've got a personal trainer. Like, just finances, you know what I mean? That's the
Mm.
only thing holding me back.
But in terms of you putting yourself out there and applying yourself and putting in the time, being consistent, showing up, would to like to actually get the results, would there be anything holding you back from achieving those results?
Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm hungry
Okay,
for it, bro.
I know you're hungry, but hypothetically, I mean, in the
Nah.
past, have you ever tried things and maybe it's not worked out for you? Like,
Nah, it's like when I try things, I put my heart into it, bro. Like that's where I got lazy. I got too comfortable with a relationship. Like, because before that, anything I tried, I put my heart and soul into. You know what I mean?
mm, mm,
Like, I know what it takes to grow a social media presence and following. I made a Facebook page and got 250K followers in over 2 years, and
oh, damn,
That was just shit posting, posting memes, and faceless content. You know what
mm,
I mean? No
yeah,
face behind it. But
mm,
250K, one of my posts had a 6 million audience reach on Facebook, and that's pretty hard to get with no ads, nothing. Did not buy a
yeah.
single ad once.
Well done, man. That's quite an achievement. Like, but what happened there? Like, you could have monetized that and made shitloads.
It's a bit hard to monetize a shit posting page on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
it's pretty hard to monetize it on Facebook, like because obviously it's shit posting like memes and shit like that. Unless you're going to sell out, and which no one likes sellouts, you know what I mean? So if,
mm,
as much as you're a meme page, like you've dead ended it pretty much because you're a meme page. As soon as you start monetizing it, you start losing followers. You know what I mean? It's generic content. You see it all the
yeah.
time on Instagram, meme
Mm,
pages that start, capitalizing and monetizing on like promoting a girl's OnlyFans, and they lose followers straight away from it. You know what I mean? Like it's just
yeah. Mm,
wasn't me. I ended up getting bored of it, and so I sold it for 300 Canadian dollars. So
nice.
monetized it on that part, but like
Yeah.
yeah, I put in the effort for 2 years, got 250K followers, 6 million
Mm,
audience reach, and then yeah, just
mm,
got over it, got sick of posting, so sold it on.
yeah. I mean, just out of curiosity, like, if these are all things that you've always wanted money and you've always wanted to have that freedom. If you have the skills to be able to grow a page to 250,000 followers, why haven't you done that between now and then?
Confidence, bro. Confidence, like again, that was a faceless page, you know what I mean? There's no face behind it. It was just shit posting, like, stupid shit that I think about in my mind. Like, I'm like, oh, that's funny. Let me post it because every other depressed person on Facebook will find it funny. And it was working, bro. Like, just I was nonstop. As soon as there was a new thing to come out, shit post about that. More followers, you know what I mean? I was back to back, like 8, 9, 10, 12 posts a day, you know what I mean? Like it was just back to back stuff. And then I got over it.
Bro,
And now that
if
like
you apply
Instagram
that,
and like this now there's like influencers and shit, like I feel like I don't have the confidence for it, and that's why I've got a personal trainer. It's
mm,
like I used to smoke pot heavy, you know what I mean? Like so not working out. Like I'm not fat or nothing, but I don't have muscle on me either, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, let's quit the pot. So I quit the pot, I quit vaping, quit like all the bad habits, got a personal trainer, just been working out 3 times a week. Like once I have that confidence, bro, that's it. I'll be able to get those followers. You know what I mean? It's just the confidence part that I'm struggling
mm,
on.
gotcha. And that again ties right back into laying that foundation, building confidence, dropping the ego, and setting those goals, getting 1% better every day. So
Yeah,
I'm
yep.
sure it would definitely help you out in that aspect. And just being able to present yourself, man. It's just like everything changes. I mean, they say sales changes you. It really does.
Yeah,
But for the
100%.
better anyway. Now, I guess you don't really see anything going wrong. Obviously,
No,
confidence may be a thing that might hold you back, or it might be something that you have to overcome, but that
definitely.
can be fixed. That can be fixed for sure. And if this is definitely something that you would be interested in, I can walk you through the onboarding process if you like.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, okay. So
Sorry, I'm just trying to
I'll
get my charger on. I'm just trying to get my bloody laptop charger.
now you're all good, man.
But
Don't
yeah, I'm
don't die on me.
definitely keen on the onboarding process. Sure.
Yeah, okay. And obviously, man, at the end of the day, there like is an investment for this, and I
Yep.
can walk you through the onboarding process. And the investment required for that is just an investment of in yourself of 6,000 US dollars.
$6,000 investment. Yep, I would have to do a budgeting and I would have to check it out. But I could definitely let you guys know about it for sure. Because yeah, 6,000 US, that comes to around, I think it's about what, 10,000 AUD?
Not 9,000 AUD.
Pardon?
9,000 AUD.
9,000 AUD. So yeah, definitely I would have to obviously plan it in my financials first and let you
Mm-hmm.
guys know about it first before anything, but
Mm-hmm.
definitely will take it into consideration.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I guess we'll just like chuck the 6,000 aside, like pretend that number just doesn't exist.
Yep,
Do you see all of this like actually helping you to get away from your job in a year's time?
100%.
Mm-hmm. And is it something that you would definitely want?
100%. 100%.
Mm. So at the moment, where would you say you're at with regards to 6,000? Or sorry, the 9,000 Australian.
So I've got about 3,000 at the moment, but I'm also paying off debt as well. So it's slowly building up, but
Okay. And I mean, I can see quite clearly you're fucking keen as fuck and you're eager to do this right away. And things have happened for you in the last couple of weeks. Your life's changing pretty rapidly by the sounds of it. Now,
100%.
I'd love for you to get started like right away so you can start learning and implementing all of this knowledge that you'd be learning. And I don't want numbers on a screen to be like the one thing that's holding you back from doing that because quite clearly you believe in yourself. This is something that you want. And if you had access to those funds, would you would you go ahead with that?
If I had access to obviously like 6 grand and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm,
but at the moment, it's like, obviously single income coming in, all the rest of it. It's like I've got
mm.
money sitting there aside, but I've got to also have money sitting there like to back me in case like, shit does happen, like, car breaks down or something shit, you know what I mean? Got to have that money sitting there just aside, just to make sure.
That money sitting aside though, is that like revolutionary? Is it going to change your life?
Nah, it won't. But yeah,
Well,
that's
that aside, man. Obviously, at the moment, like you said, you've got like 3,000 bucks, and that's in for a rainy day.
yeah, pretty much. That's just like, the car breaks down, shit like that. Just so then I can continue getting to work. So therefore,
Mm.
therefore I can pay rent, all the rest of it.
Yeah, totally understand that, man. Obviously, you need to keep that for just in case.
Yeah,
But where would you say you're at the moment, like with your expenses? I mean, you said you're 4,500 a month.
yeah.
Like, how long would it take you to save up 9,000 AUD?
So I've got a order of what is it? The designer cologne and perfume coming in at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That in itself, with my cost price and after sales and all the rest of it, I should be looking at about 9K profit.
9K profit.
And that's with selling 40 bottles of designer cologne and perfume. So you think about it, 40 designer, that's you could do two per day in a month. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So two
okay.
per day in a month, you could easily it would work. You know what I mean? Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, yada yada, like
Hmm.
all the rest of it.
Yeah, okay. And like, is this what you're planning on doing with the cologne? Like, you're going to put this on marketplace and you're going to be getting rid of the whole
Yeah,
pallet.
so pretty much at the moment I'm setting up a Shopify store, setting up like with the suppliers and all the rest of it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, I'm obviously gonna like put on marketplace and all the rest of it just to get the branding out there and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? Business card, yada yada. And
Mm.
then from the money that I make off that, obviously invest into myself even more. you're
Yeah.
getting like doing more. You're obviously, you know what I mean.
Yeah, gotcha, gotcha. So yeah, this is to help you grow, really.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
But like what's your experience previously with selling items and doing
Uh,
commerce?
I've never had experience of e-commerce before, but like I'm pretty tech savvy, like real tech savvy.
Mm,
Like I can do a fair bit on a computer, you know what I mean? With my
mm.
sales, let's just say I used to be a freelance pharmacist, you could say like
A drug
freelance
dealer.
florist. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So my sales is there, you know what I mean? Like anyone can, you can, I could sell ice to an Eskimo, you know what I mean? Like my sales is there. I'm fucking, again, I trade cars nonstop, you know what I mean? Like I can talk the talk, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
yeah,
I just, yeah, you can't put that on your taxes, you know what I mean? You can't go buy a house with drug dealer money and be like, yeah, here's a house. It's like, you can't do it these days. So obviously, want to just change my life around, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Make
yeah,
money
yeah,
legit, make it fucking properly.
yeah.
Full-time job, business on the side.
Mm. So just trying to work out, you've obviously got this shipment coming in
Yep.
and you need to get rid of it all and you're going to make profits off of that. But you don't have any prior like sales marketing experience in that specific area.
No, not really, but like then there, I never had marketing experience or sales experience in marijuana and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? Like that's not something you're born with either.
No.
But I can tell
Well,
you
that's
right
not the
now,
goal.
I can tell you right now, I made some pretty pennies off that too. Like, so in saying that, like, my sales is there, my marketing strategy is there. Like, I'm a genius when I put my mind to things. Like, but I put my mind to the wrong things because I like easy money and good money. So like, once I got a full-time job, like, left the drugs behind, all the rest of it was like, fuck it, like, let's just have clean money. But now it's like I want more money. 9 to 5 ain't cutting it, you know what I mean? 8 hour shifts is just not cutting it.
Is that what you were doing before, like freight stuff and warehousing beforehand?
Oh, bro, just I was flipping packs, just flipping packs. Like I've seen stuff that you couldn't even imagine about. You know what I mean? Like I made a fair bit of coin. There's just it's not money you can just go to the bank and be like, hey, I want to deposit it. And they look at you and
Yeah,
you're on Centrelink, like, hey, you're making
yeah,
that money, but you're on, you know what I mean? So it's not smart at the end of the day. Had to clean myself
yeah.
up.
I guess you could get a few mates together and get them to deposit it in accounts and shift it all across to another one.
I was doing that for a bit, bro. Like I was doing that for a bit, and then my mates were getting questioned, like, "Where's the money coming from?" This, that, the other. Like it was just started getting too much of a headache. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
And then,
get that.
like Combank, you can't pull out like over 10K in cash because then they ask you questions. Where's the money going to? What are you purchasing?
Mm.
Just too much now. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck, just leave it in the past.
Yeah, ask no
But still,
questions,
my
tell no
desire.
lies.
Pretty much, but it's like my desire is still there for the money. Like as much as I know I can't do it that way anymore, it's like my desire for money is still there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I know
yeah,
I can, like I said, I never had experience of sales like in that, but yeah, I made quite a bit of money off it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like you'll make it work basically.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Mm. Yeah,
Like I had people doubt me back then as well, like. Being 5 foot tall, skinny white boy, like he's not gonna make he's gonna get robbed all day. Like every time he tries to make a drug sale, he's gonna get robbed, you know what I mean? Never happened, like because I was smart about it. I was strategic about like all my sales and all my marketing and all the rest of it.
yeah. I guess it is transferable skills at the end of the day when it boils down to the bones of it all is is
100%.
is communication and talking with
100%.
people. Mm. I guess what's your goal at the moment with that 9K profit? Like when are you looking to achieve that by?
So obviously get the product in. That takes around 10 to 15 business days.
Hmm.
Once it hits here, put it on Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, yada yada, like family, because like I got a lot that my family like I got 40 bottles of it, but I didn't just go buy random 40 bottles. I asked family like, hey, you need cologne, this, that, the other. I asked friends, you need cologne, this, that, the other. Look, this is what it's retailing for. That's what you buy it for. Yeah, well. I'll do it for this price instead. So
Oh, okay.
I marketed it. I made sure I wasn't just going to go buy a stupid shit and be like, well, fuck, who wants to buy it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who
I
wears
remember you
this.
saying, yeah.
Yeah, so I
So,
made sure I,
like at the
so like,
moment, like customers that you've got, you've already like lined up like what, 5, 10, 20 customers?
yeah, I'd say 20 customers. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so
20
you're already up
customers,
4.5 grand as soon as the shipment comes in.
pretty much.
Mm, okay. So I mean that looks pretty promising for you, not gonna lie. It seems like you've done some of the heavy lifting already. You've already made the connections. It's already like it's just around the corner, basically.
100%. Yep.
I mean, did you want to get started today with all of this stuff?
If I could, yes, I would. But like, obviously, the money, you know what I mean? Again, it's not
Mm,
there. I'd rather put that money into the business where I know I've got sales coming in too.
yeah,
Like, so that way that generates me enough money to then put it into this to invest into myself. So therefore, I can then use these skills to put into not only my social media, but also into this business to generate me more money once again.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. So I mean, obviously, the more time you spend twiddling your thumbs at work, the more time it's costing you not progressing with the cologne business or not progressing with like remote sales.
Pretty
So,
much, yep.
I mean, if you did want to get started today, how much would you be willing to put down to get the ball rolling?
Uh, Today, probably nothing at the moment. I'd have to obviously finance, budget, all the rest of it because I'm trying to like get my like obviously finances in order and all the rest of it. So it's
Hmm.
not something I could just be like jump in the deep end and be like, oh fuck, I've really fucked myself over here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
So
So
at the minute, sorry, carry on.
once once I obviously do a budget breakdown, obviously finances in order, break down where every bit of like money's going to each week, then I'll be able to see like, okay, this is what I can put into this right now at this current stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. So obviously you just need to run things through to make sure you're not shooting yourself in the foot or anything silly like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. That's completely understandable. So at the moment, then you'd say that you're like savings wise, what you actually have put aside to invest in yourself, there's zero.
Uh, to invest in myself, yeah, zero. Like I've got savings aside, obviously, you know, for the car and stuff. I did have money aside for this business, like so obviously
Mm,
I've put that into the business, like what like the order cost of me, I've put that into it. So then I can obviously get that back to make profit, to then
mm,
use obviously that to invest more into myself and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, okay. And I'm not sure if you spoke to, were you speaking to Cooper in his DMs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you kind of mentioned like the exclusivity of the academy itself, but I mean, we have spoken about this and this is something you do want. So I can put your name in there and I can get the ball rolling for you. But in order for me to do that, there would have to be a 10% deposit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Would you be opposed to that? Because obviously these calls are kind of exclusive and it's the idea of taking action now, not waiting 2 weeks to decide whether it's something you want or not, because it shows
Yeah.
commitment from your end.
Yeah. Probably not right today. Like again, like I said, I'd have to obviously budget finance because yeah, 9K AUD is definitely a huge ball to like gamble on. As much as it's investing myself as well, like that's something that I can't just yeah, let's do it without budgeting and financing first.
I mean, like even like the sorry, the deposit fully refundable, but it literally just shows us skin in the game and that you are committed, and also shows yourself because you can walk away from today and know that this is in the back of the mind and this is something that you're going to commit to.
Yeah, probably I couldn't do it today. I'd have to yeah budget like I said, like
Mm.
just the finances again, single income. Like I've got to make sure you know I'm not shoot myself in
Yeah,
the foot with rent and stuff because like last thing I want to do is like you know put into this and then you know I can't afford rent now. No
yeah,
point doing this and then I'm homeless. You know what I mean? Like it's just something I've got a budget to, like for. Make sure I know
hmm,
where all my finances is going to first and be like, yep, I can do this. Let's go for it.
yep. Oh yeah, good. Completely understandable, 100%. So at the moment, then you're not even in a position to like do this, basically.
Not right now, no, until I budget it. Yeah.
Hmm. And when would you say that you'd be like in a better position and you would have budgeted things and you're in a better position
So
financially?
I'd probably go back tonight and budget all the rest of it. This, that, that, like budget all the rest of it. And then once I obviously sold a cologne, which should be here within the next 15 business days, once I sell all that cologne, which again, 2 bottles of cologne, less than a month's time, probably then, you know what I mean?
So say like by the end of September, you would
Pretty
have sort
much,
of
yeah.
worked out your finances. Okay. I mean, like like so you can't do the deposit too much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about $100? Just so I know that you aren't fanning around and it's like
I'm
not
definitely not,
just
yeah, like I'm definitely not fucking around. Like this is something I'm gonna go forward to.
yeah,
But yeah, I just can't do it right now, this at
yeah.
this like very present.
I guess if I had if I had a dollar every time I heard that.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, you're not wrong there. But no, I'm definitely something that I'm keen on, like I will be
Mm,
doing. But yeah, just at this very
mm.
moment, I can't do it like
Like
right now.
to like we don't really do sort of reschedules just because of that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if there's no deposit down, then that doesn't show any commitment from you. So we take that as okay, they're not interested. They're just smokescreen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I do. I guess if that is the case, then I appreciate your time and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's just yeah, not something I can like do right now at this very stage.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, man. I mean, work out your finances, um, keep in contact with Cooper, but I won't be rescheduling the call for now.
All right, tweets, man. No worries.
No, I hope you actually got something from the call though, and sort of got things cleared up.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Thank you for your time as well.
No,
No
no
worries.
worries, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Same guy.
You too. Definitely. Thank you.
See you, buddy. Cheers.